This is French basketball player Salimata Stella. French athletes like her can't compete in the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics. The reason? She wears a hijab.
France has banned the hijabis or any other religious symbols from the Olympics. Every 4 years, the world comes together in a grand celebration of human spirit and athletic prowess, the Olympics. It's a time when athletes from every corner of the globe gather, each representing their nation, their culture, and their dreams. The Olympics is not just about winning medals, it's about unity, diversity, and the shared pursuit of excellence. This global event transcends boundaries, showcasing the incredible diversity of our world. But what happens when a decision threatens the spirit of inclusivity? Imagine a shadow falling over the vibrant, colorful parade of nations. In a move that has shocked many, France has banned hijabis from competing in the Olympics. This decision has raised questions about the true meaning of diversity and unity in sports. As we unravel this controversial issue, we'll explore the impact on athletes and the broader implications for the Olympic Games. The Olympics, a symbol of unity and diversity, has always been a platform where athletes from all walks of life come together to compete and celebrate their talents. However, in a surprising and controversial move, France has decided to ban hijabis from participating in the Olympics. This decision has sent shockwaves through the global community, raising questions about the true meaning of inclusion and equality in sports. France's decision to ban hijabis from the Olympics is rooted in its strict secular policies. The government argues that the ban is necessary to uphold the country's commitment to secularism and neutrality in public spaces. Yet, many see this as a direct attack on personal freedom and religious expression. This ban has sparked intense debates, protests, and international criticism, highlighting the delicate balance between secularism and religious rights. To understand the current situation, we need to delve into the history of France's relationship with religious symbols, particularly the hijab. The concept of laïcité, or secularism, is deeply ingrained in French society. It emphasizes the separation of church and state and aims to maintain public spaces free from religious influence. This principle has shaped many of France's laws and policies over the years. The journey to the hijab ban in the Olympics began in the early 2000s. In 2004, France passed a law banning the wearing of conspicuous religious symbols in public schools. This law targeted items like the hijab, kippah, and large crosses. The government argued that this was necessary to ensure the secular nature of public education and promote social cohesion. However, critics argued that it marginalized religious minorities and infringed on their rights. In 2010, France took another significant step by banning face coverings in public spaces. This law, often referred to as the burqa ban, prohibited the wearing of garments that cover the face, such as the burqa and niqab. The government justified this by citing security concerns and the need to promote gender equality. However, this move was seen by many as discriminatory, particularly against Muslim women. These laws set the stage for the recent decision to ban hijabis from the Olympics. In the years leading up to this ban, there were numerous debates and legal battles over the wearing of the hijab in various public spheres, including schools, workplaces, and sports. The government maintained its stance on secularism, while many Muslims and human rights advocates argued that these measures were unjust and discriminatory. The controversy reached a peak when the French Sports Ministry announced that hijabis would not be allowed to compete in the Olympics. This decision was based on the belief that religious symbols, including the hijab, have no place in sports, which should remain neutral and free from religious influence. The ministry argued that this was in line with the country's secular principles and necessary to ensure equality and fairness in competition. The backlash was immediate and widespread. Athletes, activists, and international organizations condemned the ban, arguing that it violated the fundamental rights of Muslim women and undermined the spirit of the Olympics. Protests erupted in various parts of the world, with people demanding that France reconsider its decision. The psychological toll of the ban on hijabis is immense. For many athletes, their sport is more than just a career. It is a source of identity, pride, and personal fulfillment. Being barred from competition due to their religious attire can lead to feelings of exclusion, frustration, and hopelessness. The constant pressure to conform to secular standards can erode an athlete's self-esteem and mental well-being. Many hijabi athletes report feeling marginalized and alienated, questioning their place in society that seems to reject a fundamental aspect of their identity. The career implications of the hijab ban are equally significant. For many athletes, the Olympics is a pinnacle event that offers not only the chance for international recognition, but also opportunities for sponsorships, endorsements, and professional growth. By excluding hijabis from the Olympics, France effectively limits these athletes' career prospects and potential for advancement. Young talents may be discouraged from pursuing sports, fearing that their religious beliefs will ultimately bar them from reaching their full potential. This loss of talent and diversity is not only a personal tragedy for athletes, but also a setback for the sporting world, which thrives on the contributions of athletes from all backgrounds. The decision by France to ban hijabis from participating in the Olympics has sparked a significant international outcry. Human rights organizations, sports federations, and many countries have condemned the move, calling it discriminatory and a violation of basic freedoms. The United Nations has expressed concern, stating that the ban undermines the spirit of inclusivity and equality that the Olympics represent. Protests have erupted in various cities around the world, with people demanding that France reverse its decision and respect the rights of Muslim women to compete in their chosen attire. While the international community has largely criticized the ban, several nations have come forward in support of hijabi athletes. Countries with significant Muslim populations, such as Turkey, Indonesia, and Pakistan, have voiced their disapproval of France's decision. They argue that the ban not only infringes on religious freedoms, but also sets a dangerous precedent for other nations. Some of these countries have even offered to host alternative sporting events where hijabi athletes can compete without restrictions, emphasizing their commitment to inclusivity and diversity in sports. The media has played a crucial role in bringing the issue to the forefront of global consciousness. News outlets around the world have covered the ban extensively, highlighting the personal stories of affected athletes and the broader implications for international sports. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds for heated debates, with hashtags like "Let Them Play" and "Hijab Rights" trending globally. Influential figures, including athletes, celebrities, and politicians, have used their platforms to speak out against the ban, amplifying the voices of those affected. The controversy highlights the delicate balance between maintaining secular public spaces and respecting individual rights. The outpouring of global support for hijabi athletes underscores the universal desire for equality and inclusivity in sports. As we look to the future, it's crucial to remember that true unity in sports comes from embracing diversity, not excluding it.